Tell you what I don't understand. I don't understand why you want to put a price on friendship, why you want to put a price on a relationship, why you want to put a price on your happiness. You see, I'm staying conscious now, which means I'm going to be here until the end. That means I'm going to have a memory from the beginning until the end, and my memory is impeccable. Which means I will always know what you owe me. The same way, I will always know what Aaron owes me. And you can call him names as much as you want. You can call Aaron names as much as you want, but at the end of the day, he didn't rub my nose in it, did he? He didn't say to me, I'll only give you the money back if you meet me and my boyfriend. That's not what he said. That's not what Aaron said. Aaron didn't stoop that low. So what I'm saying to you now is that you put a price on friendship by refusing to give me that money back. There'll be no connection at all, none. So you basically put a price on friendship. That's what you basically done. Because my memory will stay here now consciously until the end of time. Because even if I don't inhabit this body until the end of time, I will always remain in one body until the end of time. And what I'm trying to say is that in many other lifetimes, I've allowed the body and the consciousness with it to die. But in this lifetime, because of what's happening on this planet, what will happen on this planet in the coming decades, in the coming centuries, God has said to me, you need to stay here. Because all the souls will be crying out desperately for help. So God has said to me, you need to stay here until the end. So my consciousness now will have a memory that goes back time immemorially, eons and eons into the past and eons into the future. It is sad that you put a price on friendship, but you have done that, not me, and therefore it is your decision, and you have to live with that decision. Because I'm already liberated, I'm free of all these things. If I wanted to, I could leave. I could leave at any time. I could leave this flat and everything behind. But wait, there's a voice saying to me, no, don't do that, because Luna will miss you. Even as I say those words, I can hear my soul saying to me, don't do it. That's why I know that I'm not supposed to leave here. There's always going to be someone that needs me. Therefore, I will remain. But it's not the same consciousness as you. Your consciousness is very fixed on your P, as you call it, your money. Your consciousness is very fixed on your boyfriends or whatever. Your consciousness is fixed on very temporary things. But my consciousness is fixed on the abode of infinity, eternity. Like the phoenix. If you watch the phoenix, she comes out of the ashes and she can't be destroyed. She has given up all of those desires. She has conquered all of those desires and she's become one with the universal truth within her soul. You don't know what you've given away by ignoring your own soul. You'll be lost back into the world. As you drop back into the ocean, you absorb back into it. But if you carry on this journey, the journey of the soul, then you can see the light again. But if you choose to ignore it as you're doing at the moment, then you're putting a price not just on friendship, but you're putting a price on your own soul. Because by ignoring your soul, you're always feeling your heart centre that there's something missing. Your soul has desires. The desire of your soul is to be one with the Absolute. By ignoring this, by concentrating on temporary things, all you're doing is creating a labyrinth of misery, a labyrinth of pain, a labyrinth of suffering Even if you can't see it now, in the coming years, in the coming decades, you will definitely see it. This is my warning to you. You can ignore it or you can listen to it, but whichever, I know what you'll do, you'll ignore it. But whichever one, because that's your ego, but your ego can solve nothing for the soul. The ego is useless to the soul. It's like giving £20 notes to sheep or to pigs or to wolves. They just eat it. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The ego is nothing to the soul. Can't do anything with ego, and because your ego is so strong, it has completely blurred your vision of who you really are: a soul, God, the infinity. You remembered once, but now you've forgotten who you are. You remembered when you was younger the mystic within your own heart. You remembered the mystery, the power within your own heart. But you've allowed it to be trampled on. You've allowed it to be forgotten about. So you're wrong. I don't feel depressed about you. You're wrong. I don't feel anger or rage or any of those emotions. All I feel is sorry for you. Because there's great compassion in my heart, you see. And that compassion knows no bounds. No matter what you do to me, I will always feel that compassion there in my heart for you. And for all the people who've been close to me in the past, I feel sorry for all of them. Because all of them, by ignoring me, are ignoring the one that's been sent to them. They're not just ignoring me though, are they? They're ignoring the very soul. By being in contact with me, they'll be in contact with their soul. God is immanent in the self, but the self forgot. The self forgot what God was. The self forgot that God, the self forgot, or the ego forgot, that God was already within their own heart. If you forget this, how will you remember it again? In your dreams, maybe? Maybe I will come to you in your dreams and remind you of who you really are, the child of God. But you've forgotten that, and that is the reason why I feel sorry for you. Because a planet that is rapidly dying, a planet that is rapidly burning away all the forests, all the trees, a planet that is dying needs spiritual people, needs mystics, needs sorcerers more than ever. This has never been more important than today. Even if you look back 20 or 30 years, the world was a lot more secure. The natural world was a lot more secure. It makes you think what will happen in another 20 or 30 years. And what if you live to 100? What great sorrow will you see? So, my wish for you is that you will feel that you'll find peace and harmony in your heart, which will guide you back to your real self, God within your soul, so that you can find the ocean there, the ocean of happiness, and swim deeply in it. Because all I says to you was, when am I going to get my money back? And all you could say was, you get it when you get your P when you get it, and me and my new fella. No, meet me and my new fella, and then I'll give it you. And then you said something like, "I'll give you the money back. Don't treat me like a DH like your ex." I was like, a DH. I was like, a DH. What's he going on about? I had to think for a while. I was like, DH. I was like, oh, does he mean dickhead? But he's quick to judge. He's quick to judge my exes before him. But Aaron didn't do that. Aaron didn't say, oh, you got to meet me and my boyfriend before you can get your money back. Very silly, very childish. Anyway, that's how he is. Peace, love, and blessings.